to my channel. I just want to show you something very quickly before I get on to the nuts and bolts of this video. Hang on, I'm just going to have to get up to get it though. Let's try and get it. I really hope you can see this. Just move the stuff away. Hang on, just move this here. Otherwise things will fall down. So this is a house I made out of a cardboard box. I made this out of a cereal packet. Don't fall down. It's annoying when it does that. Trying not to let it fall down. So I'm holding it on a plate. But I made this out of a cardboard box, and it's a house I made. So that's the interior of it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to hold it to camera so you can see it. Just move it around a bit. And that's the front of the house there. It's all collaged. So it's a house I made. And I say there's the interior. And it's got a chimney on top as well. So I just thought I'd show you that. Just move it now. Just move it back. There we go. Right, so it doesn't fall down. Here we go. I'm just leaving it on a plate for now because it keeps it stable. But yeah, so that was great fun making. I found a tutorial for doing that online, but I made it according to my own. I made it different, basically. I put my own signature onto it, just using a tutorial as a kind of basic guide, but that was all my idea. Painting it green and stuff and collaging it, that was all my idea. So I just thought I'd show you that. Okay. So, well, my hands are really red because I washed them. Yeah. If you notice in my videos when my hands are red, it's because I wash them because of OCD. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, OCD, washing hands a lot. So my hands are always a bit red. Right, anyway, I wanted to thank you for your comments. I was very pleased to notice that Darko Saravic himself actually replied to one of my videos. Darko Saravic was the one who is the scientist, researcher, who wrote the article on the new model of autism that I talked about in my last video. So he actually replied, which was great, thank you very much. Just kind of like clarifying some of the issues really. So Darko Saravic said that the empathising systematising model does overlap with this new model in that it conceptualises the relationship between the clinical diagnosis and the type of specific traits, a personality domain along empathising systematising dimension. However, it does not relate that dimension to other aspects of autism or the clinical construct, for example, differences in cognitive ability, exposure to risk factors, and genetic architecture. It is essentially just a personality theory that applies to autism, while this new model not only incorporates other aspects of what is known about autism, but also proposes causative mechanisms, for example, low cognitive ability, causing autistic-like traits to become problematic. So I thought that was a good comment as it helped to clarify some of those issues. I think one of you mentioned about it being similar to the empathising systematising model. It incorporates that, but it's also a lot broader than that. So some of your other comments now. One of you said that you struggle a bit with the way dimensional models talk about traits. Ultimately, the characteristics of neurodevelopmental conditions exist right across populations because humans share a finite array of cognitive expressions. If, as this model is proven to be correct, that autism is an extreme manifestation of autistic personality, you wonder if both would still be thought of as a distinct category unrelated to the traits shared across the population. So yeah, I agree with you. I think that we do need to separate out. To put it this way, just trying to think how to get my thoughts in order. To put it this way, as you were saying in your comment, because autism is a human condition, it stands to reason that hang on, I'm just going to come back in a moment, just bear with me.